Jen here. Welcome to ETS2, another episode. Glad to have you here. Hope your day's going well, or has gone well. Right, as you can see, we've picked up, and well, as I announced, and as you probably saw from the introduction, sort of cinematics or video, whatever you want to call it, the graphics, that the channel has been rebranded with a new logo, as on the thumbnail, and that little graphics as we come in to SimGamer Gen. I tried it before. I backed out very quickly. I didn't like the logo that I'd done, and I kind of went back to the drawing board. And to be honest, what I do a lot of the time is I use ChatGPT, maybe Copilot sometimes, but primarily ChatGPT and their sort of logo creator, etc., to kind of give me some inspiration. So I go in there and I tell it sort of thing that I'm after, see what it can come up with, and then what I'll try and do is then I'll try and recreate that in Adobe Illustrator or something, to sort of, so that I can use that, because obviously when you do it on ChatGPT or something, there's always potentially a few little things that not necessarily quite right, and it's not a transparent background. Well, I can't get it to do that, and so on and so forth. So the reason why I've gone for quite a simplified logo, which is literally what ChatGPT, and I thought that's great, that's really what I'm after. It's just simple. I kind of told it I wanted just a very two-tone kind of simple logo based around the letters S, G, J, and it came up with that kind of letters in a box concept, and then I added my little slogan, fun first, skills later, to it. And the reason why I wanted that simplified logo is so you can do those really nice kind of graphical animations or animated sort of graphics and stuff like that to it. That's why I wanted something simple, because there's an awful lot you can do with that text, using a lot of the plugins and so on that you can get in sort of After Effects and things like that. So that's why I did that. So yes, we have a journey. We are going into, where are we going into? That's a good question. I can't remember where we're going. I've lost my little image with it on, so let me just get that back, because I did have it somewhere. Right, we are going into North Macedonia. That's right, North Macedonia. We are going into, yeah, you'd have to excuse that, because I went out of the game, so the head tracker got stuck. Right, let's get a move on. Okay, we're all set. Right, here we go. The trip information on the sat nav. Could be a little bit of a tight old turn here, isn't it?
Turn left.
There we go.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
So I'm aiming to build up my experience to hopefully get another truck with a 6.2, or I think the next option available to me, I think, is a tag lift. So maybe I'll get a tag lift. I think it's a tag lift.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
probably do when I switch, when I sort of upgrade the truck. Right, where does it want me to go? Is this like a one-way system? Yeah. My word, I can't see. Right, here we go. I might, I don't know. I might think about going for a manual gearbox like I've done in ATS. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I could have stopped down here and done a bit of shopping.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Okay, right, I think we are on our way now properly. So what have we got? Hot chemicals. Hot chemicals.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Well, how am I for fuel? I haven't checked. Oh, good for fuel. Alright, so it end of the football season, well, EFL football season here in the UK. Reasonably kind of interesting close to that final week. Obviously, well, some of the promotion spaces a bit. Well, League 2 is pretty much sorted. There was only one, which is the League of Interest. Sorry, League 1, which is the League of Interest to me. Well, it was, won't be next season. But there was only one place up for grabs in that, and that was between Leyton Orient and Reading. Well, they were both on 75 points. Leyton Orient with a better goal difference, so they were looking to consolidate their grip on that 6th spot for the playoffs, and they did so. They had a big win. I can't remember who they were playing now, but a big, I think it was like 4-1 or something.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
And Reading lost, so they pretty much
Exit now.
secured that final spot. So interesting again that Wickham got beaten again at home. They've had a disastrous end to the season that potentially is going to cost them promotion if it goes into the playoffs. But yeah, they got beaten at home to Stockport by Stockport. So Stockport finished 3rd. Charlton, who won, beat Burton Albion, who were already safe from relegation. Wickham 5th, and then Leyton Orient 6th. So that was that one, yeah. So relegation was pretty much sorted because Burton Albion got a point during the week, last week, which means that Bristol Rovers and Crawley Town were relegated along with Cambridge and Shrewsbury. So League 1, there was a few things up for grabs in League 1. Obviously we know I'm getting all my leagues mixed up now today. League 2, relegation had already been done. So Carlisle and Morecambe were on their way out of the EFL and into the National League, and I know what a nightmare scenario that is for any club. But yeah, playoff spots were up for grabs, and automatic promotion was up for grabs as well. So Salford City, who were in 6th spot, well, they messed up. They could only draw away at Carlisle.
At the roundabout, take the first
So
exit.
they lost out on that one, and I think it was
Exit
not
now.
Southend, they're in the conference. I can't remember who grabbed that spot now. But suffice to say, it wasn't Salford City. But it was interesting at the top because with 90 minutes up in the Walsall game and the Bradford City game, both teams fighting for that third automatic promotion, Walsall were going up automatically.
Keep right, and then exit right.
And it was like 90 plus 6 or something like that Bradford scored.
Exit right.
And snatched that automatic promotion spot, which Walsall have got to be kicking themselves because they were like 12 points clear at one point. But I think I heard that they were kind of like that they're the first team since like 1880 something to have had a winning streak or an unbeaten run and a record-breaking or a long losing streak in the same season, something like that, which is potentially quite an interesting sort of thing to think about, to have both winning streaks or unbeaten streaks and losing streaks. But yeah, so that's that sorted. So they're resigned to the playoffs. And then, yeah, in league, in championship, that was close finish right at the end for relegation. I mean, Plymouth were, well, I mean, it was mathematically possible for them to survive, but realistically, there was no hope because the goal difference was so bad. So they needed to do quite a lot when it came to goal difference to save themselves, which was just not going to happen because that meant other teams needed to get absolutely hammered. This is quite a nice scenery. Might have to grab a screenshot coming through here, which obviously you won't see, you'll just see the dip to black. I mean, Luton were at West Brom, and, well, there were a few teams that potentially could go down. But Hull City were, I think Hull City were in that third from bottom spot at the start of the day. So they needed to basically, well, they needed Luton to drop points at West Brom, and they needed to pick up points themselves. So they were 1-0 up at Portsmouth, and Luton were losing at West Brom, so Hull were kind of safe, but then Portsmouth equalised, and yeah, that took it to the wire, because basically if Portsmouth managed to get a second, that would have been it for Hull. But they hung on, and Luton went down with Plymouth and Cardiff, who were already relegated. And again, Leeds left it late to secure the championship title. And yeah, we got the playoff places sorted as well, with Coventry, I think, and Bristol City grabbing those 2 spots, with Sunderland and Sheffield United, wasn't it? So yeah, interesting close. So playoffs now looming. incoming is the first round of playoff fixtures. But yeah, so it's an interesting one with Luton because at the beginning of last season, or until the end of last season, Wrexham had just been promoted, were playing their first season of EFL football again, having gotten up from the National League. So they were in League 2, and Luton Town were in the Premier League. And here we are, 2 seasons later. Wrexham have got promoted into League 1, Luton down into the Championship, and then here we are, Wrexham promoted into the Championship and Luton now relegated to the League 1. So they've swapped places, whereas 2 seasons ago they were at opposite ends of the top 4 divisions. It's crazy stuff. So I guess we'll see what happens with the in the transfer market over the summer. I mean, God, I can't believe it. This talk of Jamie Vardy going to Wrexham, I don't think that's ever going to happen. And also Johnny Evans, I've seen there trying to say that Johnny Evans is going to go to Wrexham, but again, I just, because apparently he's on a free at the end of the season from United, but I just can't see these things happening, to be honest. But you'll get that, all this speculation. I'm just worried about being able to get tickets, because we had that temporary stand, the temporary cop, up for the whole of this season, and well, the last half, the second half of the previous season, and what we got here, roadworks, and why do they always leave it till the last minute? Bugs me, that does. Yeah, so we're going to lose, what, 2,500 seats while they do the new stand, which won't be ready until the end of the Championship season. Oh, that's a nice picture. I'm going to have to get a picture here, I think. Get ready to turn right, that was, which I think I cut her off. Yeah, so I just don't know how easy it's going to be to get tickets. Which would be a shame, because apart from a Virtue Trophy game against an under-21 team, Wolves under-21, I have been to every single home game this season. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Looks like we are now about to enter North Macedonia. I've got the passports for these two. Have a good day. Oh, where do I pull in for that? Where do I pull in for a vehicle inspection? Where do I do that? Idea where I do that. Right, bear with me. I've no idea where I do it.
Finding a new route.
Oh well. Oh, where is the way station? I couldn't see any markers there to stop, to trigger. Oh well. Oh well, never mind. First time in North Macedonia and I get fined. Oh dear. With the football season, well, it's not quite over. Be interesting to see what happens in the playoffs, but I won't have any real active interest in what happens. So yeah, what to do in the summer?
right. Exit right.
Dog's going a little bit doolally. I don't know whether you can hear her. Absolutely no idea.
At the
That
roundabout,
says.
take the second exit. Exit now. And then turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn
Are we
left.
going? What are we doing? That's like a bit weird.
Rerouting.
Another border check. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Have a good day. Oh, have I gone the wrong side? Oh! I think I have, haven't I? Do this the right way.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
You didn't see that, right? Disappearing car. Sleepy bit here. I guess I could nip in, get a quick sleep before I drop this off. I think I will do. Because otherwise we're going to have a nightmare. Oh, is it? Why is it not? There we go. Evening delivery. asleep while I was trying to reverse. Step out here now to check these lights. Changed right at the last second then. I guess I could probably have gone through, but
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
ooh, there's a question mark coming up as well. Is this recruitment agency or dealership?
Continue straight on.
Right, we'll get this offloaded and then I think probably best to end the episode
Get
there. It'll
ready
be a
to turn left.
reasonably short episode once I've cut out all of
Turn
the
left.
screenshots and everything, unless I can find another job.
Get ready to turn right.
It's a short one.
Turn right. Turn left.
Right. Security check. Where am I? Right. Here somewhere. see, right in front.
You have arrived at your destination.
Right, which way round is this? Okay, oh, it's a straightforward drive-in. Very straightforward. A sharp turn out of here, though. And there we go. Detach that trailer. Pick up our earnings. Are we gonna... Oh no, we're a long way from leveling up, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. So where are we? 47 minutes of recorded time. Let's see if there is anything. I'd still like to maybe sort out getting a trailer. I might have to start heading back up, at least to Salzburg. Where's that? Bulgaria. Reasonable earnings, isn't it? Live cattle to Bulgaria. It's a long journey though. Be a long journey. I won't get that done in the next. Serbia, yeah, I think what we'll do is we will. So where did I go through then? I'm just trying to figure out where I went to because I was there. So where did I border then? Did I go into Kosovo and then into North Macedonia? Is that what I did? Did I go across there? That little bit there? Possibly. I'm just wondering why I did a couple of border checks, but anyway, yeah. So it's a much shorter episode, but we'll call it quits there. So I think it'll probably be about 40 minutes, 45 minutes once I've cut things out. But I guess it's not bad. There's no point starting another one. Just get another one in for another episode. Yeah, I'm thinking of dropping episodes down to, well, I've been doing them weekly, haven't I? So one episode a week of ETS2, one episode a week of ATS. I don't want to kind of release them all higgledy-piggledy. I like to try and stick to my schedule of a Wednesday for ETS and a Saturday or Sunday for ATS. So we'll see how things go. I just love doing the driving though, and I just enjoy driving around. To be honest, not so much ETS2, prefer ATS, driving in ATS, but that was quite a nice drive actually. I quite enjoyed it here today, doing this one. But yeah, but I just love capturing it and just waffling away, talking absolute nonsense. But yeah, so if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be great. I did lose a few people, but I've regained some subscribers after the previous episode of, well, the last episode released of ATS at the weekend. That has actually had quite a lot of people coming along to view it, which was pretty good. I was quite amazed at how many people came to watch that. But yeah, if you could subscribe, that would be great. And I appreciate those of you that have subscribed. Thank you very much for doing that. And please do like the video, because that's another thing. Potentially, I don't get any likes really. Very few likes, but it'd be nice to just like the video, so that will obviously help the algorithm kind of pick up my video and send it out wider to a wider audience. So if you could do that, that'd be great. But I appreciate you just coming along and watching the videos. I enjoy making them, and I hope you kind of just enjoy watching the journey and the little mistakes that I make, as I've made a few there, going through border crossings, etc. But yeah, so enjoy the rest of your day, or your evening, or your night, whatever it might be where you are. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode, whether that be ATS, ETS2, possibly even Farm Sim. You know, who knows? yeah, have a good one. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.